Okay, so soul cluster, there are some of you in the soul cluster who operate on a very different wavelength, okay? Some of your methods of how you do things would come across to other individuals and beings as very unorthodox, okay? Um there is a method to your madness, okay? But for the verse view of things, people just see madness, okay? You are a very calculated individual, meaning that you don't just leap at first glance. You are very analytical in a sense that you will see something, you will analyze it, and you will do, like, I'm hearing mock testing to see what works and what doesn't. And this could be even with how the mind works. You might read a lot of books about psychology and mental body language, things like that. Some of you could really be into like understanding the body. You don't have to be someone that's like a traditional doctor or stuff, but you could be into things like medicine, herbs, alternate therapy, things of that nature. Okay. But what I'm getting is that when it comes to interacting with people and really just trying to be yourself, you found it really, really hard. And I feel like for some of you from the ages of around 6 or 7 is what I'm getting for you. You've had a really hard time navigating these kind of traits that you've had because they don't fit so much into society's norms and things like that. You could be someone who's neurodivergent, you could be on the spectrum of say like autism, things like that. But you've just had a hard time dealing with certain situations when it comes to just people. You found that when it comes to just generating general relationships with people or having people understand you, it's been something you've struggled with all your life, okay? But what I'm hearing spirit say is that, because I'm hearing a spirit say that you've been looking for like mentors, you've been looking into therapy. Some of you have maybe even started therapy, but I'm also hearing for some of you that have started therapy, you've had this inkling and this will be a sign for you. The therapist that you're working with doesn't align with you, and you've been trying to make it work. I'm hearing some of you may have had maybe 3 or 4 sessions, and you're trying to make it work, but it's okay to admit if that particular therapist or whoever you're working with, mentor, is just not working for you. And it's just started raining, okay? So there's something here about clearing it out, being honest, washing away the old to bring in the new. And I'm hearing thunderstorms as well. So there's a lot of like drastic changes that are going on right now. Now, for some of you have been in the space of seeking a mentor, wanting a mentor, or a teacher, and you feel like you haven't found it. The reason why Spirit is saying that we are your teachers. For this moment, at this particular time, we are your teachers. We are the ones that are going to be mentoring you. We are the ones that are guiding you at this particular time. What you feel like you need in a physical form, you already have in a spiritual form. Tap in. Okay? Tap in. Okay? When you are ready for the physical mentor, they will appear. You will not have to search for them. They will come. And it's not you're operating in a different level, okay? A different, I'm hearing different energetic sort of caliber, okay? You have an energy caliber and you're operating in a different energy caliber, and with the energy caliber that you're in, not everybody is operating in that. So therefore you have slim pickings when it comes to mentorships and stuff like that, which is why your spirit team are like, reach out to us, open up to us, meditate with us, sit with us, merge with us, hear us, feel us, talk to us, okay? Because that's where you're going to get your answers from. But I feel like with a lot of these sort of unorthodox methods, there you are onto something, okay? Whether that is something that you are creating, whether that is something that is is just a little seed that's been planted in your head, or whether it's a new idea, or whatever it may be, there is something that you are onto, and spirit is like, okay, they want you to expand on this now, okay? Now, for lack of better word, you've been trying to fit in because you've been noticing that when you've been toning down your unorthodox personality, your eccentric personality, it's helped you to be more understood by certain people. Basically, you've been lowering the bar, okay? My spirit team's like, fuck that. My spirit team's like, no. My ancestors are going wild right now. They're like, no. No, honey. Raise that bar and let people meet you where you're at. Because that means you are coming down levels, okay? When you are of a certain energetic caliber. And you may have noticed that even with you fitting in and you having people understand you better now at this low level that you're at, okay, or where you've dropped your bar to, you're finding these individuals very boring. They may be beneficial in terms of helping you to get to a certain level. However, you're doing it because some of you are in this space where you just feel really, really lonely when you are being your truest and most authentic self, okay? The numbers 33 are significant, 444 or 44, 1010, it is the 10th of June today. 111 is also significant, 1111 is significant. I'm hearing a name, Annabelle. I'm also hearing the name Jessica, okay? Or Jace, okay? Or even Chase, okay? But those are signs that may be significant for you, but you need to be operating at your peak, okay? What Spirit is trying to get you to understand is that not everybody is going to understand you at this level that you are at, and they're not supposed to, okay? Fitting in doesn't mean quality, all right? And you have something very unique to offer to this world, and you have something very unique to offer to the peers that are of the same energetic caliber as you, but you are not going to be able to meet them if you lower your bar just to fit in. It's not gonna work. I'm hearing cheerleader. You could be a cheerleader, or you're on the cheerleading team. Something like that, something to do with movements. I'm seeing pom-poms. Things like that. You could have come up with a new form of dance, okay? And it may be something different to your usual standard of dance. Oh, confirmation. Your usual standard of dance. But because you're not seeing the reactions or the praise that you would like to, you're thinking that maybe you should just go back to what people know. We are in a time where people need uniqueness. They need extraordinary. They need authentic. There's too much of the same, if you catch my drift, okay? You are not meant to be like everybody else, and that's why you are designed the way that you are, okay? And I'm also seeing that there is going to be an opportunity for you this week where someone is going to give you that praise that you are looking for, and that someone's going to help you to perfect your craft in whatever it is, okay? Now, I am hearing Spirit say that while you are on this path and on this journey, it's inevitable that you are going to experience the highs and the lows, the peaks and the valleys and stuff like that, okay? Ebb and flow. But in each of those down moments, there is a gem there that is going to help you to be appreciative of the high moments when they do come, okay? Everything is happening for a reason. And I feel like right now, you need to just really understand and be okay with who you are at your core. You may have had a lot of people telling you, you're not this, you're not that, you're not worth this, why don't you do something that is known, or just basically trying to get you to fit in. And that's not where you are meant to be, babe. You're not meant to be someone who is fitting in with the norm. It's just not. And I think a lot of you have got resentment and anger towards just even people in your community or even society, because you've constantly been dogged down, you've constantly been put down, you've constantly been told what's acceptable from you and what's not. And I'm seeing someone in a cage, and I'm seeing you break out of that cage and being like, this cage doesn't define me, and I'm going to be who I want to be, and who accepts me at this level will accept me at this level. But this is just a wake up message to accept yourself where you are and accept your true nature. You're unorthodox, you're eccentric, and there is a method to your madness. And sometimes we need a little bit of madness for us to understand that what's happening around us just ain't it. This isn't our normal. What you have and what you're presenting to those around you in the world is the new normal, okay? And it's up to you to infuse the world with that, okay? So don't be afraid to break barriers, break records, do things different, okay? Because with your consistency, one day you will be known for your madness, okay? We're talking MJ, we're talking Nikola Tesla, we're talking Einstein, we're talking Whitney Houston. The greats are very significant here, yeah? The greats are very, very significant here, okay? And I feel like some of these things that you may find different or you may find as a curse is something that your ancestors are actually passing down to you, okay? It's just for you to decode it, okay? Like, you was made like this for a reason. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? Some of you may be ambidextrous, yeah, where you can write with both hands, you know, and it's easy for you, okay? I'm also hearing that you are able to, something about balancing both the left and right side of your branch. They're both balanced. There's a balance there. There's a steady balance there. There's a steady course that your life is taking, and you need to just allow yourself to just sail through, okay? And don't resist it. It's like trying to go upstream when the natural flow is just downstream. You just keep going downstream, all right? Butterflies are significant, dragonflies are significant, horses are significant, black panthers are also significant as well. Black panthers are significant. Gerbils are also significant as well. Gerbils and hamsters are significant. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. And donkeys are significant, okay? So yeah, I hope that message resonates with you. I intend that message resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and blessings, my sugar plums, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.